Welcome to our class. Now we are going to start this new chapter. That is chapter number 18 about scratch, looks, motion, and sound command. Look, this is look motion, motion, and sound command. These three we are going to do. First of all, we are going to start from look. Here in your textbook, it's given some block of codes. And look here, this is nothing. It's a block of code here. Or in what you used to do it QBasic. We used to write our QBasic command to solve or execute some instruction into our QBasic language. Like that, these are functions which is already predefined. Just you need to use it by drag and drop to this area. So that is very easy. Whatever you want. First of all, I already told you in previous class, whatever you want to start till now, we are going to use this when flag green start click run my command or function where I have drag here. What I have drag here. So this is our sprite and it's in initial position, that is I have in first class, beginning of the class, about this sprite chapter number 16. I've already told you this is exists. It's in center position, that is y0 and x0. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. The horizontal one is called x-axis and the vertical one is called y-axis. So now the sprite is in center position, that is 0, 0. Now for in motion, we are going to deal much about that x-axis and y-axis. But in look, if our actor, that is sprite, wants to say something into our stage, so we have already learned about backdrop and all, how to change backdrop and how to add a new backdrop and change setting and all. Let me remind you, from here you can choose any backdrop. Let's see, this one like this. Take my sprite over here like this. So these are backdrop, and here I'm going to make our actor say something, say hello. So in the first one, look, block of codes here available in looks. First one, display hello for 2 seconds. Here the sprite will say something in a speech bubble for 2 seconds. Say hello for 2 seconds. If you are using this one, say hello. Look here. What is the difference? So for a specific amount of time, when you use the previous one, for a specific amount of time, the sprite will say the message. And in the second one, it will show itself and it won't erase or it won't vanish from the stage. So according to your needs, you will use which one you want to use. For a speech bubble, for a specific purpose of time, if you want to use the previous one, or you want to just display it, then you can use the second one. The next one is display some sprite thought, what he is thinking, for a couple of minutes of time, and it will vanish. Same thing for this one, it will vanish like that. You can change this, whatever he is thinking. You can edit the text here. Without that. Now our sprite is speaking Manipuri. So if you make a change to the 2 second, you can change the second, 3 second, or maybe 5 second. You can make two sprite talking to each other. You can make it happen. So you can change the second also. So in the next one, switch costume and all. Everyone, already know that if we have two costume, the sprite has two costume. One is this one, and one is this one. So switch costume number two. Let me delete this bit out again. Now let's change to costume number two. Switch costume to costume number one. Next costume. It seems similar, or just the next costume. Change to different costume next costume. So like this, you can tell our actor, or we can change the backdrop also. Switch backdrop here. Switch backdrop. You can change the backdrop or next backdrop like that. Change the size of the sprite and set size to. You can make it a fixed amount of size according to our original size and make size to 1%. Set size to 1% and change the color. You can change the color effect by giving a particular number. This effect range from 0 to 100 usually, and you can change the color. I think it's better to do practice with yourself. What are the changes over here? And this show and hide. This block tells the sprite whether it will show itself or hide itself. If there is a multiple layer or multiple backdrop or multiple sprite and all, whatever is there, if you select this show or go to front, it will bring up in front of it. So there is this one in MS Word, in wrap text. You must have seen that in front of text. When you select in front of text, whatever your picture is or whatever your text is there in MS Word, the picture will come in front of the text. Like that here, similar to that one. Go to front, it'll this block of code will send our sprite in front of the text stage, whatever that is in front of it. And go to back layer number one. This go forward to layer number one, a particular layer, or back or forward, backward or forward. It will go to with your command. It will go to forward or go to backward by layer number. By how many layer it will go. You have to give the particular layer how many layer it has to go. So here's the end of the look. I think you just need to practice. So our next topic is motion. In the stage, whatever our actor or sprite or whatever he has to move, we have to make it from this motion. We have to give command from this motion and we have to make it move. Look here, in motion there are different command or block of code. By using this one, we have to make our sprite move. So from this script area, in the script area, we have to drag the code first, back, then step. So you have already know that this x-axis and y-axis. So here in previous one, when we start our project, it appear here as 0, 0, x0 and y0. The maximum number of x is 240 step and minus 240, and y is 180 and minus 180. Here 240 and this side minus 240, and here 180 and here minus 180. Let's see, it will go away. When it is 190 on strike goal. So up to some extent 240 or straddle goal means or straddle away from our stays. So let's see the first one. First one is move 10 step. When you select this one, move 10 step or straddle move. So the number of pixels in the direction whatever it's facing. So let's see. It's facing upward. Let's move 10 step. Whatever he is in that direction. So it will move 10 step. So turn 15 degree. So you can turn on strike like this back again. So first one it will rotate clockwise and next one it will rotate counterclockwise. Go to random position. When you select this one, point the direction, go to random position, and when you select this one, it will move to or it will jump to a random place. You go to x and y axis, a particular number you have to give it here. So let's say go to 0, 0, center position. So it went or sum to 0, 0 like this. If you want to give to a particular coordinate, then we have to use this one. Glide once again to a random position. Glide or glide one, glide to a random position. This is random position. Or glide to a particular x and y axis. Similar to the previous one, you can glide in a particular x and y coordinate and point direction, and this point direction you can give a particular degree here, 60 degree, 30 like that. It will be good if we do practically 120. So point change to 180, 180 and glide in a random position. So next one is point towards mouse pointer, or you can change it to the other. My mouse is over here, so it's pointing in my mouse. So point direction. So these are all movement which towards point towards mouse pointer. Look here, it changed. So I want to make it rotate whenever my mouse moves. So for that I need one control. There is forever. inside forever, and wherever my mouse moves, it will rotate. So this logo command is moving forever, and it's pointing towards my mouse movement like this. So whatever our actor wants to move in our stage, then I have to use from this motion command. So remember one thing, the coordinate that you are going to use, that is x and y coordinate. You can set it from here directly by x and directly by y by changing only the x and by changing only the y from x to x bounds. There are different type of motion command. You can see your own practically. From this, the x position, I'm going to tell you again. The x position range from 242 minus 240. So when you give x position, remember that if you give more than this one, then our sprite will move away from our stage. And in y coordinate, y position, here set to y, and there is a position. In this one, I've already told you before also, remember 180 minus 180 to positive 180, the y coordinate. If you give more than that, our sprite may go out of this, go out from our stage. The next one is, there is an example given in your textbook, you can try that one. Changing the sprite costume also. And next one is very easy, that is sound or sprite. For this one, I think you need to connect with your speaker or headphone. In our computer lab, there is no speaker, so that you will not listen this sound. So at your home, if you have speaker or headphone, you can play this sound. Sound is speaker for listening. To sound, it's very easy. This block of code will say mu till then, and you can record your sound also here by saying something. You can record it, and your sprite will say whatever you recorded over here. You can speak in Manipuri also. You can record your sound, and you can make it your sprite speaking that Manipuri. So next one is play sound new until then, and start sound new. You can start our sound, play stop and all, stop all sound, whatever you want to play it over here. I have already told you there are different type of sound here, music and all. In sound you can add choose sound from here. There are plenty of sound in scratch tree. Water droplet, I want to remove you, so I can remove it from here. You can play everything on this one. So let's select this one. Play sound till done. So until then means whenever that sound stop. So it will play till stop. So like that, until then means whenever it start. When it's a new, it's only new, then it will stop after that. It will say mu mu mu. Wherever it goes, it will go on. So if you want to make it sound repeatedly, then you can use our loop from event like that. And change the pitch also. You can do it over here. You can stop max sound and effect by you can change the number by how much Now the only thing left is practice. You can change the pitch from 0 to 100, and if you select this one, it'll clear all the sound effect. Here it is art effect, and this is for stopping sound, and you can increase the volume or decrease the volume. From here, minus will decrease and positive number will increase. The next one is I have already told you how to record a sound here. You can record your own sound here by pressing this record button. Next is adding multiple sprites. In the first class, we have already done that multiple slide and how to make a duplicate sprite. Right click on this one, duplicate. So let me make it turn. So here I have added a multiple costume slide, and you can change it from, if you want to add a new one, then you can search it from here. There are multiple slides here and all. In your textbook, they have selected this video there and all. There are two costumes here. Beer walking has, has two costumes already. So it has multiple costume beer walking. Each step or to make it beer walk, you have to make the beer walk. You have to make this change this one. You can make it happen. Beer walk. It will make, you have to make that next costume like that. It will change the next costume forever, and it will just make it like that. So let me do that one. Select this beer event. We need one forever. Look, next costume. So look, beer walking or beer is walking. Like that, you have to change, and you can change the sprite costume also. We've done this one in previous class. Here you can feel it, you can draw it, you can feel with color. You want to make it a little bit more this kind of one is red sprite. You can change the color, you can draw, you can change the amount. Green like that. You can change it. Look at the stage, whatever I have done. You can change this here. So like this, you can change the costume of the sprite. You can delete, you can duplicate. You can save this to the local file also. Like that, you need to practice whatever the sprite out there, and whatever this example given in your textbook, you can try this one. You can create a new project performing a dance, and birds flying over there. The one which they have given in your textbook example. So here comes the end of our chapter number 18. So practice, and you will see what are the problems there. You can contact me in our Google Classroom, and you can practice in our school computer lab when your practical time will be. So thanks for watching.